Okay guys, so for this look you're going to need certain different things. Obviously my products will not be the same as you guys, but I will explain what my products that I do use, and then you guys can figure out what products that you would like to use for this process. So first you are going to obviously need a brush. I just have a big wooden brush. I like to use this because I have long hair and it just gets the knots out really well. Then you're also going to need a big styling brush like this. I have a lot of hair, so I'm using a bigger type brush. If you have less hair, then you would use a smaller brush to do this. Then you are gonna need a blow dryer. I'm just using I think it's a Conair Infinity Pro, and it looks like this, just a regular blow dryer. If you have a tip to it, you'd probably like to use it for this process. That actually will help you to get the air to go where you want it to. I do not have a top to this. I can't find where it went, so I won't be using one, but it would help if you had one. Then also you're going to need a straightener, obviously, to straighten your hair at the end. This is just an ion straightener that I got from Sally's a long time ago, and I still love this. So you need a straightener also, so I'm just going to turn that on. Then as far as products go, there's different products that I use that you might not have. So to start off, I'm going to be using a heat protectant. This is just the 180 Pro Heat Rescue Leave-In Hydrator. So this looks like this. I got this at Sally's for, I can't even remember, but they were having a deal on it. So it's a new brand at Sally's, just a heat protectant. That's what I like to use. I use this. This is a anti-frizz sun guard. Brilliant hair. This you can find at Philippalucci. I do not know how much this runs, but my mom works at Philippalucci, so I get them on sale. So I like to use this. Then because my hair is nice and red, I use a Color Shield leave-in. This is for color treated hair to seal in the color. So I use this also. Obviously, you don't have to use this product. This is just what I like to use on my hair. Then this is definitely what helps to get the volume other than using the styling brush. I use this. This is a Power Lift, and this is by Beyond the Zone. I got this at Sally's. It's a lifts, supports, and thickens volume booster. So I'm gonna go and like put this on my roots, and it'll help to root. It's pretty much a root booster. So if you really want the maximum volume that you can get, you probably should have some type of root booster or any type of volumizing spray. So this is just the one that I use, that I've really been loving lately. So again, this can be found at Sally's, and the bottle looks like this. It's nice and big. Okay, and then I also have clips to clip up my hair, or you guys can use a ponytail or hair tie or whatever you want to call it to separate your hair. So I'm going to go and put these products in my hair right now, and then we will move on to the other blow drying it and everything like that. So first I'm just going to go and take my heat protector, just take a small dab like that, rub through my hands, and put it all through my hair. It gets really hot in here whenever I blow dry, so I just have a like cami on right now, so I don't know if that bothers you, but it gets really hot in here. So once that's rubbed through my hair, I'm going to just put in my Color Shield, and again, like a smaller dab like that. You take that and put that all through my hair. Make sure to get the ends. And then I'm just gonna go and spray my anti-frizz. So I just do it like on each side, top and back. And then as far as the root lifter goes, I'm gonna make sure that my hair is parted the way that it's supposed to. And this root lifter comes out more like a foam. So I'm just going to shake this, and the top is like this, and I'm going to spray it on my roots and kind of rub it in. So just gonna take it and rub it in to my roots. I start with where my part is at, and then I kind of separate my hair a little bit and get the roots. Obviously, I'm not trying to be super perfect, so if it does not completely get my roots, then it's whatever. I'm not really gonna freak out about it. Getting the roots. Okay. And then on the other side, I'm going to do the same. I'm just going to take up some hair and put in some root lifter. There we go. And rub it into my roots. I also like to do it right along where my bangs are at to kind of give that little bit of a boost as well. So that's pretty much as much root lifter that I put in my hair. If you want to use more, then you just separate some more layers and spray some more root lifter. Okay, once I've done that, normally I would take my blow dryer and put it on high and flip my head over and blow dry it till my hair is damp but not too wet, so almost dry, and then I'd separate it and do my styling tool. I have been sitting with my hair wet for a while, so it's kind of dry, more dry than it normally would, but I'm still going to flip it over and do that because it just helps to volumize your hair even more. Okay, so now I've gone through and blow dried it in hot heat. You can see kind of how it goes out. It is nice and volumized and the roots like how I want it to. So I'm going to go through with the cold air, which will definitely help it to volumize even more and stay longer. This is definitely a process that will probably take you a couple of times to get because you are using both hands and twirling and blow drying at the same time, and it definitely takes some practice to get used to, but once you do, it's definitely worth it. It dries your hair faster and it just looks better and gives you so much volume. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I do not remember what type of brush this is, what brand this is, but I have hair in it, but there's this gold center which helps it to keep the center of the brush hot, so that way you get a maximum heat in the brush. I got this at Walmart, I think for $8. So if you see it there, this is a really cool brush because it keeps the heat. So now I'm gonna go and do this in cold, and then I'm gonna straighten my ends and show you guys how I kind of straighten my roots as well to still keep the volume, because I have to go over my roots because I get those little hairs that like to stick out everywhere. So I'll show you guys. So now I'm gonna go and blow dry with cold air. Okay, so once I have finished blow drying my hair to the point where it is almost dry but damp, I'm gonna go and run my brush through it to make sure there are no knots. And then I'm gonna go and separate my hair into sections. Depending on how much volume you want is the more layers that you're gonna separate it into. I'm just gonna separate it into 2 layers for my hair, but if you want to get more volume, then it's best for you to separate it into more layers. So I have my part, I'm just gonna kind of take it and I'm just gonna go like that and separate my hair. Just gonna twist it to make it tight. That way the side hairs aren't hanging down because you will constantly get it stuck in your brush. So I'm just gonna take that and clip it up as tight as I can. And then I'm just gonna go back and brush my hair, making sure that there are no knots. And then I'm gonna take my big styling brush, and what we're gonna do is, obviously if you've ever gotten your hair done at a salon, you will know how they use this. So I'm just going to take it and put it in my hair like this and kind of turn it while I am blow drying it on high heat. And then I'll bring it down and pick it up and do it again until I'm satisfied with the lift that I get. Then once I've done that on each side, I'm actually going to go back in and do that whole process again of turning it and drying my hair, but then I'm going to do it on with cold air on the blow dryer because that helps to set it and also gives your hair a really nice shine. So it'll help to keep your hair nice and volumized at the roots because that's what I want. I want it to be straight but with all kinds of volume more around the face area. So I will show you guys how I do that. Okay, so now I've gone through and blow dried it in hot heat. You can see kind of how it goes out. It is nice and volumized and the roots like how I want it to. So I'm going to go through with the cold air, which will definitely help it to volumize even more and stay longer. This is definitely a process that will probably take you a couple of times to get because you are using both hands and twirling and blow drying at the same time, and it definitely takes some practice to get used to, but once you do, it's definitely worth it. It dries your hair faster and it just looks better and gives you so much volume. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I do not remember what type of brush this is, what brand this is, but I have hair in it, but there's this gold center which helps it to keep the center of the brush hot, so that way you get a maximum heat in the brush. I got this at Walmart, I think for $8. So if you see it there, this is a really cool brush because it keeps the heat. So now I'm going to go and do this in cold, and then I'm going to straighten my ends and show you guys how I kind of straighten my roots as well to still keep the volume, because I have to go over my roots because I get those little hairs that like to stick out everywhere. So I'll show you guys. So now I'm going to go and blow dry with cold air. Okay, so now that I've done that, we're gonna straighten our hair. I'm gonna show you guys how exactly I do this at the roots. I've always been straightening my hair this way, but now adding the root booster in the brush, it definitely helps to maximize the volume. So I'm just gonna go and clip my bangs up more, that way you guys can see. I'm gonna come close. I'm gonna take a strip of hair like this, and then I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna go down the bottom, but whenever I go, I'm gonna turn it in. So then same towards the roots, I'm just gonna turn it in, and that just helps to give you that nice volumized swoop. As you can see right there, it gives you a nice volumized swoop. So I'm just gonna go through my hair and continue to twist down more towards the roots, and twist down my hair at the roots. And then I'm just going to go and straighten my ends nice and straight the way that I normally would. If you want them to stay turned in, then you can continue to go like that as you go down. But I want mine to be more straight at the end with volume at the roots. Okay. So as you can see, I have a nice amount of volume there, and then nice straight ends. And then obviously, if you want to give yourself even more volume, you can take a comb or a teasing brush and tease along the roots. But this is enough volume for me for right now. I would normally tease if I was going out or somewhere, but I'm only going out to eat. Not somewhere super nice. I'm just gonna keep it like that, and then I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Clip on my bangs so you guys can see, and take a strip of hair and then go and turn it like that, and that just gives you a nice volumized lift to your hair. I've always had really straight hair. My hair is just naturally straight. And whenever I was younger, you know, that was the cool thing to do, is have like hair that was super flat and just as straight as possible could be, like no volume to it at all. And now that I'm older, like I still like the straight hair look, it's just I want it with more volume to it. So whenever I was younger, I used to get compliments on how flat my hair used to be, and now that I'm older, it definitely sucks that like I want volume to my hair and my hair is so flat. So learning this process has definitely given me the volume that I wanted in my hair, but still giving me that nice flat look to it, straight. So now it's straight and volumized. As you guys can see, it's definitely poofy right in this area, and then it's nice and straight down here. And that's exactly the look that I'm going for. So now I'm just gonna pin this back, and then I'm gonna do the same process to the top. I will show you that also, just in case. I mean, it's the same thing, but you just want to do it more towards where your part is. So I'll show you guys that also. Okay guys, so the last product that I'm going to be using is just a polish, which is just a like shine for my hair. This is from Philip Lucy. Again, I don't know how much it costs because my mom works there, but it's like just a clear finishing gel, so I'm going to go and put that on my hair. It helps, just gives my hair such a nice shine, and it also helps get rid of those last frizzy hairs that are left. So I'm going to go and take this and take a dab of that and rub it all through my hair, and this will just give it a nice polish to it at the end. I'm just going to brush that through. Okay, so that is it for this look. Nice and volumized around the crown area where my roots are at, but then nice and straight down here. So I have a nice volumized straight hair look. This is absolutely how I wear my hair every single day. I love the volume that my hair has, and it's straight, which is just awesome. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it, and give me a thumbs up if you did, and look forward to new videos coming your way. Please subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.